Hey.
Back to our time when I find the over like what's Scotch myself with that notification.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Brittany Mitchell.
So we're gonna face the Raptors, who's 8-5 for 14-0. Harvard is playing on the road. Let's watch how made it quickly. Grady Dick, Scotty Barnes, Grady Porter, Zaka Portal. Let's get
It's time to meet your Toronto Raptors!
How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Simmons. Edwards is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Whitehead. In at the 3, the small forward. And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
Quickly looking it over. Barnes outside. From 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Edwards with it.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A 3 from Barnes, rebounded by the Nets. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. From the arc, after 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Here's Schroeder, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's quickly. After the basket by Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. It's Porter outside. And Simmons with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Nets. Right side, Porter. Over Watford. Porter, no luck.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Whitehead deciding where to go with it. Yes, that goes in. Whitehead's got his second basket of the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for quickly. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Ben Simmons.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. There's the triple. Edwards with the block. And finished off by Edwards.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Sohan, the pass to Dick. Back to Sohan. And again, unable to change momentum here. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against New Orleans.
Mental toughness on.
Let's go. 55.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Sohan after the basket by Brooklyn. Porter, a screen on Edwards. Here's Sohan. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here's Sohan. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. A 3 from Barnes. Sinks the three-pointer. Barnes has got 6 points.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Sohan. Over Edwards. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And Edwards slams it in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so here's Toronto. After the basket by Brooklyn. Barnes looking around. Pass to Carter. Barnes outside. The three-pointer no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So and welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Trendon Watford. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Edwards. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Whitehead in at the small forward position. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner three now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Dick passes to Carter. Takes the three. The rebound by Watford.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Raptors trail by 13. Carter down low. Edwards defending. Raptors moving the ball around. They set the pick. Fires for three. And it's Carter missing. Edwards inside. Carter on him. Toronto grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense, and that one really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Some changes for Toronto. Barnes is checked in for Hardy. And quickly in for Green. Carter sets the pick for Quickly. Pass to Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And Toronto has possession. 17-point game. Carter outside. Now Barnes. Beyond the arc. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Now here's Edwards. Dick defending. And the shot is long. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. There's the lob to Carter. And stolen by Simmons. Edwards dishes to Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You can see Schroeder's shoot-first mentality if a defender overcommits. Nicely done.
Porter's checked in for the Raptors. Schroeder hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
To the inside, Barnes. And the layup is good after an ice lead pass. Barnes has got 13.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
And Edwards with the stuff.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. To Zohan. Back to Quickly. Rebound, Brooklyn. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Pass to Dick. Back to Barnes. 5 on the clock. Porter with the screen for Barnes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game, and that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And some changes here for the Raptors. Carter comes in for Sohan, and it's Green in for Dick. Pass to Quickly, and here is Green. Barnes outside. Here's Quickly. Edwards defending. Shot clock at 5. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. And again, Toronto no up. The Nets on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Schroeder against Green. Now here's Barnes. He's covered close. From 20 feet out. Rebound, Brooklyn. Watford's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yep, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends. And you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
That one goes in.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The offensive rebound, Simmons. Nice D from Porter. Toronto's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Out to Carter. Green with a screen for Carter. No good on the 3. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Brooklyn ahead, running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Toronto Raptors.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been added.
Agreed. You can't want to be a long-range sniper. But if you miss the target enough times, you become the victim.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Taking a look at the Raptors, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together. They play for one another. They're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
Thanks for spending halftime with.
What's up?
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Barnes out there with Porter. Then there's Pirtle. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's quickly into the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
For 3.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
Porter with the screen for Barnes. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Barnes has got 16 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Porter looking it over. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Over Watford. Whitehead with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Edwards. Bucket is good. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Toronto calls timeout. All right, a chance to check out stats for him. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Pirtle. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. Here's Dick. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Dick's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And now around 2 minutes gone by. And
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's quickly missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now here's Edwards. Defending.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Porter. It's Dick on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Quickly against Edwards. Shot from the top of the key. And it's quickly missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Quickly, a screen on Schroeder. Back to Quickly. Second chance effort. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Quickly up top. Porter outside. Whitehead with the rebound. Whitehead's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Quickly up top. To the top of the key, Dick. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Down low, here's Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 18 points for Barnes.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Launches a 3. Edwards can't hit.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Here's Whitehead. The 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Into the lane and finished off by Porter.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. "40 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Edwards from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got 42 in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. And here's Quickly for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Quickly's got 5.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going, we've got Dennis Schroeder. Watford out there with Simmons. Then there's Edwards. And it's Whitehead in at the 3. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly, and he hits the button.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Quickly against Edwards. Outside, Green fires from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Watford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Green against Edwards. And he converts the lane. Edwards got 48.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Outside, Green. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And, Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger.
Barnes right side. Carter outside. From downtown. Barnes can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Brooklyn with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Carter pulls it in. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Green. Now Quickly. Edwards defending. Barnes with it. Outside, Green launches it. Rebounded by the Nets. Whitehead's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Edwards looking it over. And finished off by Edwards.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Quickly against Edwards. Now, here's Quickly. He's guarded closely.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Quickly. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Here's Edwards, and another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Barnes outside. Looking to end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
1:33 left to play here in the fourth. Porter passes to Dick. Now Pirtle. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a play.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Outside, Porter. Back to Quickly. Raptors moving the ball around. They set the pick. Bounce past Dick. The shot's good.
Look, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Outside Edwards. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Quickly. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Now here's Porter. Pirtle with the ball. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Quickly. Barnes screen on Edwards. Back to Barnes. Unloads. Rebound Brooklyn. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now Quickly. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Champ.
Now gotta face the Bulls. We 15 though. The Bulls are 7 and 8. Let's get it. We're going to roll this on the Bulls. Have Davion Mitchell, Kobe White, RJ Barrett, Kenyon Ward, Maximum Sengun. Let's get it.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the, you know, in game 2 of a back-to-back. Just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. They've got Trendon Watford. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Edwards. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Whitehead in at the 3. Now here's Edwards. Against Toronto, he was really on his game.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Pass to Barrett. Barrett, a screen on Schroeder. Left side, Barrett. The shot. Schroeder with a rebound. Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Outside White. Back to Mitchell. Ward passes to Sengun. Rebounded by the Nets. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by the Nets.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Outside Mitchell. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Edwards against White. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's White, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Puts up a 3. The shot by Ward, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start with a step back. They get it back. Here's Watford. Out to Schroeder. Here's the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Mitchell. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And Edwards slams it in.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Mitchell, the pass to Sengun. And here's White. Pass to Sengun. Here's Ward. Clock at 6. And here's Mitchell. Guarded by Edwards. Banked it in off the glass. Mitchell's got 7.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Bulls trail by 8. Mitchell, the pass to White. Outside Barrett. Takes the 3. Rebound Brooklyn.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Edwards with it. He's got 12. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kobe White picks one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside. And you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
For 3, Barrett. And Watford pulls it down.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Fires the 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 7 to stop the run. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Chicago making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at the 76ers. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Nets are, they're one of the top teams because they just play the game the right way. That's what's been clear early on.
Now here's Barrett. Yet to see a basket. Up top, White. His first shot coming late. Brooklyn pulls it in.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
And Edwards slams it in.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And Chicago has possession, following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Şengün. Over Simmons. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here. The first one falls.
At the line for 2, Alperen Şengün.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Graham.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Now here's Barrett. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Markkanen for 3. Drills it from deep.
And I want to see Markkanen continue to shoot from deep because he's a quality sniper with impressive range.
Here's Edwards.
Wow. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's White after the basket by Brooklyn. Outside Barrett. Pass to Ward. Barrett against Schroeder. Lets it fly. And Watford pulls it down. Watford's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really...
Oh, he packed it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Barrett. Back to White. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
It's Edwards with a drop.
What a dunk.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's White. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. It's Şengün, high post. Over Simmons. Şengün, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by the Nets. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A longer guard, 6'5" White, doing a nice job inside.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Kamara, he's checked in for Barrett. White hits them both. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 17-point game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it. Pass to Şengün. Over Simmons. And again, no good by Chicago. Brooklyn leading by 19. Now Edwards. And he's got 28 now. Simmons, no good. Here's Kamara. And here's White. Pass to Kamara. Back to White. Over Edwards. White can't hit. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Ward. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Markkanen with it. Beyond the arc. And Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got 6 rebounds now in the game. White against Edwards. Over White. Off target with a close range fadeaway. Chicago shooting 28% in this first quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
All right, let's see which 2 guards have enjoyed the most accurate shooting over the last 10 games. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from White. And he makes both free throws. Here's Edwards. 30 points in the game. Fades back. Mobley grabs the board.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Well, White can attack fast, and the defense was unprepared to contest him cleanly.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. White hits them both. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first. Edwards against Barrett. Fade away. Can't get it to drop.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
It's Barrett on the wing. Down low. Here's Mobley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw. Contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Jamal Murray is checked in for. And so it's Brooklyn with it.
We'll get close off and I think it might be a blow up. It's a 40. I want to see if we'll fall us off. If it is, but next game is anyway. Well. Oh, making sure it falls off. Okay. We beat the Bulls. Our third time. 39. I gotta face the Wizards. The Wizards is 16-0. We're 16-0. Let's get it. We're back playing at home. The Wizards have Derrick Gully, Carstead, Drew, Daughtry, Evans, McLean, Knox Reed. Let's get it.
Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former and Greg in this Game 3 of group play. Two undefeated teams in this NBA Cup tournament. You know, something's got to give, right?
Yeah, this is where that competitive instinct of the players starts to kick in. And Kevin, the cup may not be the Larry O'Brien trophy, but neither one of these teams wants to take that first L in the tournament.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. McMillan is out there at Dorton. Then it's Naz Reid. Then there's Garland. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Edwards. Takes it in, and Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Here's Carrington. Reed kicks to Garland. Over Edwards. Another miss by Garland. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Bulls in Chicago. Here's Edwards, and there's the drive.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. A slow start for Washington in this one. 6-point game. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defense.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Here's Watford.
Have mercy. Wow. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
I love the selfless approach. Simmons is all for feeding every teammate.
Here's Carrington. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. From outside the arc, the rebound by Watford.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Garland. It's rebounded by Schroeder, and here are the Nets. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Wizards. Down by 12. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one. And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And how about we check the numbers for him?
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Garland, the pass to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Carrington. The Wizards with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that
one. I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. And he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, we want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Carrington. Edwards defending. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Jordy, no luck. Brooklyn leading by 12. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Washington's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Garland against Edwards. Garland surveying the D. Fires top of the key. The Wizards with another miss.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Whitehead. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's Garland picks one up. Take a look at the Nets. A 2-0 start in their NBA Cup. What an incredible opportunity they have here tonight.
Oh, they're in great position. 3 wins and normally put you in a good place to advance. So if they take care of business at home tonight, they're sitting pretty.
And then for the Wizards, what a fantastic start to the group stage. 2-0 and looking to continue their winning ways.
And yeah, on the road tonight, it'll be a bit of a challenge, but 3 is that magic number. If you win 3 group stage games, there's a good chance you advance. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Simmons. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's getting around 8 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Here's Reed. And that time, also a missed shot.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Whitehead. Now Schroeder. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Reed finds Garland. Here's Carrington. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Edwards passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Wizards trail by 21. McMillan a screen on Schroeder. To the paint, here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to he gives him a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for
it. Here's Carrington. Reed with a screen on Schroeder. And Garland has it in the corner. Over Edwards. Garland, no good.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Reed with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Carrington. Rebound Brooklyn. They are on a phenomenal run right now. 16 consecutive wins.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. Nice double digits every week. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Will it go? It's good. Garland's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
Here's Watford, who's guarded by McMillan. Slam dunk by Watford.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Reed kicks to Doherty. Pass to Garland. From deep. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Garland against Edwards. Over Garland. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Carrington. Takes it from 10. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. McMillan passes to Doherty. And here is Garland. Picked by Reed. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the improvement from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
They need this. Rebound, Brooklyn. Schroeder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's Whitehead. Oh, he chips it straight down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Carrington. He's guarded by Schroeder. The Wizards with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Carrington. He's guarded by Schroeder. It's tipped.
There we go. I got it.
58 seconds left in the first. The shot by Watford, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Garland against Edwards. Garland kicks to Doherty. Here's McMillan. Whitehead with the rebound. Whitehead's got 5 rebounds tonight. Simmons finds Schroeder. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Now, here's Garland. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. And so it's Brooklyn, sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
They've got Edwards. Simmons is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Whitehead in at small forward. So that's the next 5.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
And so Garland will bring it up for Washington. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homes. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what are you doing for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Garland against Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Whitehead's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Schroeder, and the layup's good off the glass. Schroeder's got 10 points in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Garland against Edwards. Garland dishes to Jackson. Back to Garland. Over Edwards. Edwards with the block. Here's Whitehead. Oh, my goodness.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Garland against Edwards. Looking to end his cold spell, and that one good. Garland's got his third bucket of the night.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Here's Watford. And dunked by Watford.
I tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness. Wizards passing it around. Pass to Garland. Drills the three-pointer. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
Gracious. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Garland against Edwards. Garland left side. Will not go. This is off the front eye. The Nets have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far.
He has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Brown. It's stolen by Edwards. There's the drive.
Oh! Powerful. One of Simmons' best attributes is his ability to distribute.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now here's Jackson. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup. Jackson's got his second basket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Schroeder passes to Watford. Back to Schroeder. For the 3. They get it again. Going inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Reed, he's checked in for the Wizards. Doherty comes in for Isaac Okoro. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way. Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
No, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Clock at 6. There's Garland. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but just enough. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right. Great defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night. If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
No one near Edwards as he lets it go. Drops in the tray. Edwards got 12 now in this quarter.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
There's Garland, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
Schroeder against Garland.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And stolen by Simmons. In transition, here come the Nets. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
It's the anticipation of Simmons making the difference right now.
For Washington, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. McMillan a screen on Schroeder. Here's Carrington. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Schroeder up top, guarded by Garland. Offensive rebound. Schroeder with the ball. He's got 15. Shot clock at 6. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for him.
Doherty outside. Fires, high post. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Right in the lane, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Sunday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing. But it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Christian Brown's checked in for Garland. Here's Carrington, and he jams it with authority.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Brooklyn's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Edwards. That shot, no good. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Reed. Covered by Watford. Reed with a screen on Schroeder. Now, Reed. 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Edwards. He's got 29 points. Drives to the hoop. The rebound by Carrington. Pass to Reed. Here's Carrington. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Carrington's got 9.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Edwards.
That's a monster finish.
Oh, the reverse jam, unbelievable.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
Like, what? That looked like something you see at a dunk contest. The confidence to pull that off in the game, that's impressive.
Here's Brown. That one misses. 3 shots, all come up empty. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams in.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
Pass to Doherty. Out to the right wing. Here's Reed. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Brown. Missed inside.
He hasn't even made 1 point yet this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
With the drive.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Reed the pass to McMillan. Here's Carrington. McMillan a screen on Edwards. Carrington. And another miss by Washington.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They need this one. Rebounded by the Nets. Edwards got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Watford. 13 points in the game. Here is Edwards. Takes it inside.
Nice finish. Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right. The defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. They get it back. Whitehead passes to Watford. Here's Schroeder. The shot, no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Nets running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh, my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams, because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Nets.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard. Also in the rebounding column, they're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
Yep, secure those boards, good things happen. Scientifically proven.
Thanks for joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
So on the floor for Washington, Reed is out there with McMillan. Then there's Doherty. Then there's Garland. And it's Carrington in at the 2-guard spot. Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Pass to McMillan. Oh, good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Edwards, and he drives in. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Outside Garland. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's good on the layup. Garland's got 15.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Edwards drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The three from Garland. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And finished off by Edwards.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Oh, that's blocked. Outside Edwards. Pass to Watford. The Nets working the ball around now. Edwards drawing the double team. Shots good by Whitehead. Whitehead's got 20.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Carrington, that's good.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Doherty outside. Pass to Reed. Driving inside. And it's Carrington missing. And here are the Nets. They're on a 13-5 run here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The size of Simmons alone is what makes him so difficult to guard.
For Brooklyn, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's Carrington. He's got 15. Outside Garland. And again, Washington with the triple.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Up top, Edwards. 43 points in the game.
How about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Pass to Reed. Outside Garland. And here's Doherty. Here's Carrington. Reed with a screen on Schroeder. And it's Carrington missing. Brooklyn's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Edwards can't hit. Washington's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 20 points. It's the Nets now. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
For Washington, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Pass to Reed. Now, here's Garland. Over Edwards. Garland, no good. Takes a 3. Edwards, no good.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Doherty dishes to Garland. Three-pointer. Another miss by Garland. And so Edwards will bring it up for Brooklyn. The 3. And good. There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Garland against Edwards. Crafty move. Another miss by Garland. Brooklyn's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Edwards passes to Watford. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Edwards against Garland. Over Edwards. Another miss by Garland.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Edwards passes to Watford. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Outside Garland. To the right side. McMillan a screen on Schroeder. Carrington. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Carrington's got 9 points here in the second half. Now here's Edwards. Here we go. And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Carrington. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Carrington. He's got 18. Shoots over Schroeder, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Pass to Simmons. Edwards against Garland. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And the Nets another 3.
He's getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Garland. 20 points for him. Sinks the 15-footer. Garland's got 9 points now in the quarter.
I really like that shot from Garland. Teams will give up the mid-range these days, so look, why not shoot it and make it?
Edwards with it. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to McMillan. Takes it off the glass. McMillan's got his first points of the night.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Carrington. He's got 18. Five to shoot. Here's Reed. No good on the triple. And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Reed with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Carrington. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Garland, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Garland's got 11 points here in just the second half. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead. And performance. I mean, who does this? This is rarefied company.
This 60-point game has him closing in on 5th place in that category for a single season. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for McMillan. Gigi Jackson comes in for Doherty. And Christian Brown subbed in for Garland. And it's Carrington missing. Outside Edwards. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Edwards.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Jackson a screen on Edwards. Here's Carrington. And again, Washington no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Edwards no good. Washington shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Brown the pass to Jackson. Here's Carrington. Kuzma inside. Watford on him. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's Edwards. Another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Carrington. Count it. Carrington's got 11 here in this quarter alone. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Watford out there with Simmons. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Whitehead in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Edwards against Garland. Pass to Kuzma. Brooklyn with the rebound. Simmons got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And finished off by Edwards.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. It's stolen by Edwards. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Love the assertive approach from Simmons, refusing to let the contact get to him.
It's Garland with the ball for Washington. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here is Edwards. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues. Foreign sources. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Jackson setting the pick here for Garland. From the stripe. It's hauled in by Edwards. The Nets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. The three-pointers right on target.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Jackson setting the pick here for Okoro. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Back to Schroeder. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Outside Garland. The Wizards with another miss. The Nets have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Pass to Schroeder from past the arc. And the Nets another three.
It just seems that every pass they made is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kuzma outside. Okoro with it. Three-pointer. And again, Washington no good. Left side, Edwards. Another one.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Garland against Edwards. Garland kicks to Okoro. Offline with his three. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Shoots from the right block. The shot by Watford, no good. For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Nice ball movement by Washington. Jackson looking it over. And again, Washington no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And here's Edwards. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in a marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the player.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Outside Jackson. And it's good, 2 points.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
It's stolen. Now Okoro connects from three-point range. Okoro's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Edwards inside. Rebound by the Wizards. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kuzma passes to Jackson. And here is Garland. Pass to Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson setting the pick here for Okoro. All 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And finished off by Edwards.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Outside Jackson. Here's Brown. Back to Garland. This one for 3. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Here's Simmons. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally hit the bucket. Simmons got 24.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Jackson. Fires from way outside. Whitehead with the rebound. Whitehead's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards drawing the double team. Watford hands it from downtown. Watford's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Jackson. Good.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Nets. He got it again. Sensational. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Now here's Edwards. Hits it again. Wow. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Pass to Okoro. Outside Jackson. Shoots the three. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. There's Garland. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Edwards.
Oh, yes! Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Garland against Edwards. Jackson setting the pick here for Garland. A three-pointer off the mark.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Pass to Brown. Now Jackson. Off target with his 3. Edwards with it. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish. Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now here's Jackson. To halt the run. Brooklyn with the rebound. Edwards got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
1 minutes to play. 4th quarter.
So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question.
Okay, I see you.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Edwards against Garland. Pass to Okoro. And again, Washington, no good.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Edwards. Diving in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win. Yet another bucket.
And that puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Jackson from long range scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
On offense, here are the Wizards. Okoro kicks to Garland. Jackson setting the pick here for Garland. He's off from 17 feet. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edwards. And got it. Another basket.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Garland with the bucket.
3.
Edwards with it. Good, he hits again.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you
I just want to go eat. I'm back. No, so just Twins. Well, not Ford, but something else. Don't have Mark Bridge, Mark Barrett, with Carol Barton, Michael Porter Jr., Barton Hill, and Dion Sharp. Let's go. Let's go. Hard to the hate.
This is your starting five.
Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Miles McBride, Michael Porter out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Sharp, and it's Brennan in at the shooting guard position.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. McBride passes to Branham. Outside Porter from behind the arc. The rebound by the Nets. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Sharp. Left side McBride. Towns taking his time here. Just 5 on the clock. Towns on a screen. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Simmons. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Branham. They set the pick. This one for 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
And Edwards slams it in.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Porter, averaging around 6 a game. Towns outside, looking to win the run. Buries it from 3.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
The Nets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And the basket by Branham.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Nets with a lead. Outside Edwards. There's the drive. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Now here's McBride. Guarded by Edwards. Pass to Branham. Here's Sharp. Now here's Towns. Watford covering. Here's McBride. The three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Edwards. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Now here's McBride. The D's right on him. To the paint. And it's blocked by Edwards. And they'll keep possession. Here's Whitehead. He's guarded by Porter. It's rebounded by McBride.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And the shot goes down. Towns has got 5 now.
Now that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now we'll go to Ali LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Ali. Springer, he's checked in for Phoenix. Alvarado comes in for McBride. On the wing, Porter. Right wing. Sharp, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Springer, covered by Schroeder. Hey, from beyond the arc. Springer misses. Brooklyn leading by 6. Now Edwards. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Yeah, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Alvarado. Inside, here's Sharp. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Watford outside. Back to Edwards. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's good. 2 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Towns. Puts it up. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. 8-point game. Watford with it. With his first shot attempt. He can't get it to go. That'll count. That shot missing. And so it's Brooklyn finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. We've got Edey, and it's Branham in at the 3. Watford the pass to Simmons. Throw it down.
That's where you get the ball to Ben Simmons, right at the rim. He's got size and athleticism. Look out.
Lets it go from 11. And it's blocked by Edwards. Outside Schroeder. Now here's Edwards. 18 points for him. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Here's Branham. Down by 12. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
To the middle. Here's Edey. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him. McBride, he's checked in for Forrest. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Branham. Connects from downtown. Branham's got 6.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You take a look at the Suns. They're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record.
I think for the Suns, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
McBride, and the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And every offense works to create good looks. Here are the beneficiaries of that effort. Ben Simmons is second, and of course Dennis Schroeder.
The shooting has been phenomenal from both of these guys this season. Just look at the percentages they're maintaining.
Carl Anthony Towns has checked in for Phoenix. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that. And this kind of sixth lane is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's McBride. He's scoreless. Towns outside. Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the board. Whitehead's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
Bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Branham after the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Abaji. Here's Edey. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McBride. And the Suns miss again.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Branham. 15 in his last outing. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Sharp, he's checked in for Phoenix. Springer comes in for Branham. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Edwards, the pass to Simmons. Here's Whitehead. Fires from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find it.
Phoenix calls timeout. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Here's Springer. Still no points. Shoots over Schroeder. To snap the cold streak. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Springer. Pass to McBride from deep. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Left side, Edwards. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Towns. He's got 5. Here's Sharp. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Edwards looking for an opening. No good from outside. Suns trail by 20. Sharp passes to McBride. Towns outside. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Towns has got 8.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty 3.
Now here's Edwards. Tightly guarded. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. And the Nets lead by 19. And the Suns shooting only 31% in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Towns outside. The 3 is up. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Sharp. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Nets running away with this one. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Brooklyn Nets.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew.
Yeah, there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Suns trail by 21. Trendon Watford is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Edwards. And it's Whitehead in at the 3 slot. So that's the Nets 5. McBride can't get it to go.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Edwards, the pass to Watford. Here's Whitehead. On target from range. Whitehead's got 6.
They're just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's McBride. No points yet. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Branham passes to McBride.
Over there.
Pass to Branham. Towns a screen on Schroeder. Branham. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
At the line, 2 times.
And so he makes both from the line. Phoenix calls timeout.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
This pause in the action provides an opportunity to look at the best fast break teams in the league. Brooklyn, number 1. Second, Phoenix.
I'll tell you what, the breakneck pace both of these teams like to play at is a fun thing to watch. Neither squad wastes any time getting out in transition and looking to score.
Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Towns has got 11 points.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him.
They continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Towns. Outside McBride. Off target from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Now here's McBride, guarded by Edwards. Sharp passes to Branham. Oh, nice D from Schroeder.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And Phoenix has possession. Following the bucket by Brooklyn. Towns for 3. And Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Edwards. The Suns clear it. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Porter. It's picked off. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's McBride, following the bucket by Brooklyn. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
The Suns making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. Phoenix no good that time either.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And Edwards, here we go. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Now here's Edwards. Non-stop scoring machine right here. And Edwards slams it in.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Towns with the ball. Watford covering. Pass to Porter to the left side wing. Towns on a screen. Will it go? And Watford pulls it down.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them. You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Sharp passes to Branham. Good. Branham's got 8.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Edwards. Oh! Hey, how about that?
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Sharp. 6 points for him. Pass to Branham. 6 to shoot. Over Edwards. Branham misses.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Here's Whitehead. Outside Edwards. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Brooklyn with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been 2
Come on. Get out the way. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Now here's McBride. Pass to Springer. Down low. Here's Towns. It's stolen away. Fast break, Brooklyn. And here's Schroeder outside. Drops in the 3.
No hesitation from Dennis Schroeder. Just catch fire and let it go.
Springer passes to McBride. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
It's Edwards with a drive.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's McBride. He's closely guarded. Pass to Edey. Back to McBride. Rebounded by the Nets. Whitehead's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Forrest is checked in for Springer. Now here's McBride. Pass to Towns. Back to McBride. Here's Forrest, guarded by Edwards. Forrest can't hit. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Now here's Edwards. McBride covers. And Edwards slams it in.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
BA, whether we are talking about...
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this.
The previous play is under review.
For a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Towns, he's checked in for the Suns. Sharp passes to Towns. Pass to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Branham, covered by Schroeder. Branham misses.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Edwards. Hits yet again. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Now here's McBride, guarded by Edwards. Sharp, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Porter. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Edwards. And yes, another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. McBride passes to Porter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Nets. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Driving in, and got another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Now here's McBride. Defense is right there. And it's blocked by Edwards. And technology always...
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now here's Porter. They set the pick. Towns for 3, and they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Edwards slams it in.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Branham. 4-3. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings. With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
And they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Towns outside. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. And here's Edwards. Oh, connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Branham. Sharp passes to McBride. The rebound by the Nets. Edwards fires from way outside. No good there. So we see the Nets taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in.